エクスプロージョン。
Hey guys, today I'm showcasing the best Megumin figure ever produced. This is one of the best Grail figures I have in my collection and is an amazing addition for any collector out there. Stay with us to see where eStream has got it right, where they could have done a better job, and why I had to use a hairdryer though to assemble it. First, let's take a closer look. The box, or rather boxes. The figurine box itself is pretty cool with the Konosuba logo and explosion stars. Shibuya Scramble also adds an extra cardboard box on top to keep the packaging safe, but may increase your shipping costs slightly. Right, the good news is this figurine has only a few parts to put together, and the instructions were very simple. The bad news is, I really struggled with this one, like really struggled. The problem was with her head and cape, which were almost impossible to push all the way through. First off, don't bother removing Megumin from the stand, just carefully cut away all the plastic wrapping around her legs. Now the hard part, and the interesting part as well. I recommend starting with the cape first. First find the notches on her shoulder and try to push it in, wiggle it around. I failed to do this though, because it was just too tight, and decided to use heat to soften the parts. Now I heard you can use warm water or a hairdryer to do this. I went for the hairdryer approach, but seriously, the cape is really thin. Don't use it too long like I did. The cape will start to bend, and I nearly had a heart attack. I mean, this is an expensive figure. Fortunately, I got it back in shape, and the cape went on her shoulders, with a bit of it just leaning on the flames from the base. The fun doesn't end there though, because I then struggled to get the head all the way in. I mean, it looked pretty simple, but I just couldn't get it all the way in. Seriously, and you can see from the photos that there is a bit of a gap. Luckily the choker on the neck covers it up, and it's not really that noticeable on display. Well, you know, nothing from eStream Shibuya Scramble comes cheap. This figure came in at 32,200 yen, and I went for the cheapest delivery option to just offset the costs from Amiyami. 4,420 yen for service delivery, since the DHL's shipping quote was a whopping 32,874 yen. Yeah, that's almost the same price as the figure. Can you believe that? I was a bit skeptical with the surface shipping, but it turned out okay, and a lot of collectors do use it to be a bit more frugal. You can get a tracking number when it leaves Japan, but you won't hear about it for another 2 to 3 months when it arrives at the destination country. In the UK, you can use the tracking number on Parcel Force so you can arrange the final delivery and pay any of those nasty custom fees. If I had to describe this figure in one word, it would be explosive. It's absolutely stunning, and eStream was 100% true to the anime. The color contrast from top to bottom makes everything pop about this figure. Observers are immediately drawn in by the fire swirling around Megumin, and you really feel like she's in those final moments of channeling her explosion spell. The top 3 dynamic aspects I came to enjoy is her cape flowing backwards, the flames swirling around her, and her cat Chamusuke pointing forward on her hat. How cool is that? Despite the hefty price tag, no collector would ever regret buying this. It is by far the best Konosuba figure out there at the moment, and definitely worthy of being anyone's Grail figure. Sadly, the downsides I can see were my assembly problems, and I also don't like these little gaps around her collar of her cape. Note that these are pretty minor though, and easily overlooked. If you can't get hold of this figure, Fuyu is releasing their own version in May 2024, which looks pretty cool, but I won't be getting it because I'm not really a fan of that outfit. Let's have a quick look at the chibi version of Megumin. Well, that's all, collectors. Thanks for watching to the end. Konosuba is one of my favorite animes. Definitely check it out. The VA for Megumin, Rie Takahashi, is one of the best voice actors of all time, so definitely watch it in the Japanese dub as well. I hope you enjoyed the smoke effects. Comment down below if you own this figure or want to ask any questions. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. It really does help grow the channel and keep you updated. I have more videos coming up soon, and have fun collecting.